join us in a contemplative exploration where we redefine failure, not as a dead end, but as a fertile ground for creativity and self-evolution. This video embraces the paradox of imperfection, encouraging you to find beauty and possibility in every misstep along the journey of life. In the quiet space between our grand expectations and the reality of our missteps, we are invited to re-examine what it means to err. Imagine a moment when a mistake unfolds, not as an endpoint, but as an uncharted detour, a turning point that beckons us to reconsider our journey. In our deeply reflective inquiry, we challenge the conventional narrative that positions failure as a final verdict. Instead, each stumble reveals a hidden opportunity to redirect our paths, urging us to see that what we once deemed a misstep might actually be the precise pivot required for genuine transformation. Rather than confining our understanding within rigid constructs of success, we open our eyes to a broader landscape, a world where every imperfect moment carries with it a lesson, a spark of resilience, or a hint of creativity. Our personal histories, often marked by what we label failures, are in fact intricate tapestries, woven with risk, reinvention, and the quiet courage to try again. In reflecting on these experiences, we begin to dismantle the societal pressures that define worth solely by achievement, inviting instead a more compassionate, patient, and authentic perspective on growth. This meditative dialogue encourages us to listen deeply to the echoes of our past errors, understanding that they are not isolated incidents, but integral milestones along a profoundly human trajectory. In doing so, we come to appreciate that failure doesn't diminish us. It catalyzes the evolution of our true selves. Imagine a life where every miscalculation or unexpected detour isn't a mark of failure, but a signpost on our journey toward wholeness. Instead of hiding behind the illusion of perfection, we might choose to celebrate the raw honesty in our missteps. Embracing mistakes means acknowledging that each one carries a hidden lesson, a gentle push toward self-improvement, and even the spark of creativity. Vulnerability, often misunderstood as weakness, reveals itself as our greatest strength. The courage to expose our scars and uncertainties, allowing us to grow in meaningful ways. Our society often glorifies success as a flawless record, while casting mistakes as dark shadows of inadequacy. But what if this narrative overlooks an essential truth? Every time a plan falters, we have a chance to rediscover who we are beneath our achievements. When met with compassion rather than harsh judgment, our errors transform from mere missteps into stepping stones of personal evolution, inviting us to break free from rigid expectations and embrace the unpredictable nature of life. Sharing anecdotes about our own clumsy moments, even those tinged with embarrassment, helps cultivate a community grounded in understanding and resilience. In this shared space of honesty, we find that the beauty of life truly lies in its unpredictability. Each flaw, each moment of vulnerability, weaves together a tapestry of courage and compassion, reminding us that our mistakes are integral chapters in the story of becoming fully human. Amid the quiet aftermath of our missteps, a spark emerges that invites us to see failure not as an endpoint, but as a doorway to unanticipated innovation. When familiar plans dissolve, a space opens where ideas can stretch beyond convention, urging us to explore, rethink, and reimagine. In that space, The pause following a mistake is not a void, but a fertile ground where vulnerability intermingles with curiosity. Instead of asking how to sidestep failure, we learn to question what every stumble might teach us, transforming errors into subtle guides that reshape our creative expression. There is a quiet beauty in dismantling old patterns and welcoming fresh perspectives, a reminder that creativity often thrives within the interplay of risk and reward. The unexpected emergence of ideas from chaos tells us that each misstep, however unwelcome at first, is an invitation to experiment and grow. Innovation is not the absence of error, but the artful navigation through uncertainty, where every detour offers insight if we are brave enough to embrace it. In this reflective dialogue, creative resilience unfolds as a journey rather than a destination, urging us to honor the unpredictable nature of our process while transforming setbacks into stepping stones toward richer, more authentic self-expression. In our journey through life's unpredictable terrain, setbacks become an invitation to explore our inner strength. Every stumble softly asks, "What might you learn from this?" Instead of marking defeat, vulnerability uncovers hidden facets of our character that lie beneath our everyday identity. When failure weighs us down, it carves space for growth, revealing resilience formed by small acts of courage, rising, reflecting, and moving forward with renewed resolve. In the quiet aftermath of missteps, our illusions fade, allowing our true, evolving self to emerge. Challenges transform into gateways for deeper self-awareness, each obstacle a step toward unlocking our core strength. Embracing imperfections, we nurture resilience that arises only when we confront our limits and dare to be authentic. Every fall not only offers a chance to recover, but also to discover the untapped reservoir of determination within us. Accepting life as a series of trials and revelations, we learn that even our failures contain seeds of transformation. In the delicate interplay of pain and progress, a setback becomes an invitation to write new chapters of self-discovery and strength. Here, the act of falling becomes a vital part of rising, a quiet affirmation that our authentic self is continuously forged in the courageous journey of overcoming.